can walk all alone. Sit, if you feel the groove, just let your body move. Walk into the beat of your own. Hey, everybody walk your body. Everybody walk. You. Everybody walk your body. Everybody walk. Attention, everybody. Said it ain't hard to do. Just walk, walk. Let your body talk. Walking so cool. Attention, everybody. I said I just shine my shoes. Yes, I did. So you let your body talk. Just watch where you walk, or your life you're gonna lose. In other words, I'll walk you to your day. Everybody walk your body. Hey, everybody walk. You, everybody walk your body. Oh, everybody walk. The days of dancing in one place are gone. And honey, you know you can't dance with them tight jeans on. If you try to cop a dip, you trip, slip, and fall. Walking's for the cool, baby. Put on a camisole. Hey! Everybody walk your body. Everybody walk your body. Walk. You. Everybody walk your body. Everybody walk your body. Walk. Who? Me? I wear baggies. Zip, snap, and drop. Easy access, baby. Yes, before you get a chance to holler style. Besides, Rollo likes his freedom. Ain't nothing like a fresh pair of baggies. Now I know that's right. Everybody walk your body. Everybody walk your body. Hey, everybody walk your body. Everybody walk. Up, 2, 3, 4. What the hell are we fighting for? Walk. Up, 2, 3, 4. What the hell are we fighting for? Walk. Company fall in line, talk. Up, 2, 3, 4. What the hell are we fighting for? Walk. Up, 2, 3, 4. What the hell are we fighting for? Walk. Piano man, play. Man, I'm about to walk a hole in my Stacey Adams. What time is it? Little cute guitar player, make your mama proud. I want all of Detroit City to stand up, clap your hands. All right, you Polaroids, stay in time with the drummer. Yeah, baby, don't be so mean. Mr. Johnny, turn it around. Bassman, walk downtown. Go on and walk, Terry. I don't think they heard you. What time is it? Rock City, eh? Well, okay, if you put it that way. Ain't nobody like it. Good morning, my Facebook listeners and actionable financial literacy listeners. This is Dr. Joe Blake here with the Actionable Financial Literacy Center, and I welcome you this morning to our broadcast. For some of you that are a lot younger, you may not have remembered that song there that was by Morris Day in the Time, and that was called "The Walk." And uh, a lot of my listeners are close to my age, so we're kind of mid-mature, midlife. But that was a song, man. Back in the day, you heard that song, you knew it was time to go walking. And based on the title of our lesson today, I thought that was a good one to kind of reminisce about. Some of you, maybe a little younger, probably didn't care, but I thought it was just a good way to kind of remember the days that we heard that song. We thought about walking, and if you heard like anything that mentions like walkathon and things like that, they'll play a clip of that actual song, and that's from Morris Day in the Time. But I got that from Spotify. Spotify has all types of music on it, but yeah, I thought that would be kind of funny there. With that, got some great information to share with you. I want to remind everybody out there about the seminar that's coming up in September, and that's where we're going to provide some financial literacy information. Great things that'll be there. I have uh, the team that's going to be there as well. Those great guys and lady has some information to share with us. We're going to play the cash flow game there. Have tables there as well. I'm looking to provide an opportunity to learn, gain knowledge, gain information, gain wisdom. And if you haven't had an opportunity to embark on that, I greatly encourage you to sign up. Put a link in the chat on Facebook, and I think there's one that may have went out to Twitter. I'm not sure, but that's where you need to sign up. Click that link, sign up. Let me know you're coming so I can get an accurate count. I'm going to have some refreshments there as well, so I need to know who's coming so you can have refreshments there as well. The only as far as a cost to come is get my book, and then so that way when you come into the door, you got the book there. I'll have some for sale on the site as well, so if you can get them, and you can get it from Amazon. You can get them there. You can get a hard copy or the ebook. You just show me that you get an ebook when you come in. Hey, that's only fee for service to get the information, because I really want to make sure that everyone has the knowledge, and once you get the knowledge and information, uh, then it's on you to get the things, the products and services you need to put in place. I'll have licensed professionals there that you can talk to, set up a meeting with there. If you want to go someplace else, you can do that too. It's just the I'm going to provide information that'll be relevant and it'll be understandable and it'll be meaningful for you. Okay. Now, with that, um, let me get the presentation here and be able to share. Uh, and I got some good stuff. I always like researching and getting information and finding new things that are available for us to understand and grab hold of and learn. That's my best, the thing that God gave me. And so, all right. So as we move forward, we always start off with just the book there, and then here is the decision model that we have. And in the decision model, we talk first about the knowledge that comes in, and that's what we're doing right now. We're bringing knowledge to you, bringing knowledge and information that comes to you. And what we want to do is work on the behaviors that we have that comes out of that. And in the middle, we have the action items that we need to look at: stewardship, basic investing, borrowing, and protecting. And we look at these things on a monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, and an annual basis, and we make the adjustments. What we're looking for is to correct and detect any errors in our thinking. And how do we do that? We use the behavior model. The behavior model here as our shopping cart. We take a shopping cart and we go through each stage of the action model. We're looking at the economic actions that we're asking ourselves what economic actions are we taking in each stage. If those economic actions are making the right financial effect, and if the actions are correct and they're making the financial effect, is there anything monetary flawed in our thinking? And then if it, and then once we determine that, then we're looking at if there's anything unrealistic. So we're looking at question one: actions, financial effect, monetary flawed, and then the fourth one is there anything unrealistic? Do we think we're going to win the lottery or the Powerball, and it's going to take everything away the next day? Or, and after that, can what you've learned, what you developed, what you've created in your understanding, can we recreate that? Can you recreate that in your immediate circle? And then can you recreate that in the community at large? That's what makes it actionable. When you can recreate what you learned here and you recreate that learning in the community at large. And that's what we'll be doing in September. We're going to recreate the learning that we have here and recreate that in the community at large. Okay? So, as we continue forward, so what do we mean? We would look at what are we looking at for walking at large? I mean, walking. You look at walking. Are you going for a walk or are you walking alone? So there's an article we read about taking the high ground on financial literacy. We're going to talk about some points from there. And so walking alone as a leader in financial literacy can be a challenge yet rewarding journey. We look at some of the key aspects of that role. Well, here's some of the key aspects of that role. There's 10. There's 10 key aspects of that role. First one is self-education. So self-education as a leader in financial literacy is crucial. What we look there for, um, educating yourself on personal economics. How do you self-educate yourself? When do you self-educate yourself? Do you stay up to date the current trends and laws and regulations related to um, financial literacy? Any relevant information that you share with others? Like this, like attending a seminar. That's relevant information you're going to gain, and once you get the information, when you share it. Uh, the second thing, personal financial management. Do you practice what you preach? Yes, I do. Do you have solid financial management skills? Yes, I do. Do you seek financial literacy yourself? Do you do research? Do you read books? Do you listen to tapes? Do you maintain sound financial budgeting? Well, I say budgeting there, but there's also a financial pattern. Do you follow a financial pattern? Do you choose a spending pattern? Do you invest wisely? Do you invest at all? That's the key thing is you got to be investing, even if it's just on your job and you have a 401k. You need to take part in that. 401k gives you free money. Do that. The third one out of the 10, setting an example. Leading by example is a powerful way to inspire others. Showcase your financial discipline through the use of decisions, achievements, whether you're saving for retirement, paying for wise investments, or um, you speak loud words about it. You have your own investment statement. You be able to show. Uh, you ain't got to show it to everybody, but just a few folks. You say, "Hey, this is what I was able to achieve," and then you could be able to share it, to show it. A fourth way is build a network. Build a network, connect and collaborate with other leaders and experts, and be able to say, "Hey, let's share what we're able to know. Let's share what we know with others, so they can be able to benefit from it. They can gain from it as well. It's nothing. I mean, if you got information and knowledge, and you know it's been beneficial for you, well, I mean, don't need to hoard it. Share that information someone else can benefit from your success, let them know about it. Don't get there and keep the idea and don't share it with nobody. That's not really it's not cool. Okay. Then the fifth one here, creating content. Like here, create content. Share the knowledge and insight through in the various mediums. You can write articles. Like I wrote an article in the Entrepreneur magazine last for the month of May. Wisdom or wealth. Create education and videos. This video is going to be on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and yeah, I got four different. There's six different platforms that this is going to be on. Create those videos, host webinars. That's what I'm doing, and then host the seminars that I'm going to have. So be able to share what you learned and grow from others. I've been doing this. Been a financial advisor for 29 years, so I share. I want others to learn. I wrote my doctoral dissertation about financial literacy, which is my book. Whatever you feel that's relevant, you share with others. Okay. Next one. Point six. Engaging with the community. That's taking it out there. Let everyone get a hold of it. So you engage with the communities and individuals and groups. Seek financial literacy who are seeking it. Hold workshop presentation, one-on-one counseling sessions. Obviously, as a financial advisor, I'm always sitting down with folks. I sat down with a client, and sometimes you sit down with clients and you provide the financial advice, but then there are times they need to chat and they're talking about a life choice that they're making, and they can be older than you, and they're making a life choice, and they want to talk to you and seek your feedback, and it's like, well, financially, what do you want to know? But they said, no, I want to know this part from you. I'm like, okay, but because I've been this in his life for so long, he wants to see what I feel, how I feel, what I think about something, and that happens because I'm engaging with the community, that one-on-one counseling, and it's empowering to him to hear what I may feel. It is a part of life. Then at the same time, you want to consider using interactive tools and apps to make the concepts more accurate and more accessible. Man, I use Keynote. I got Canvas. Um, I have Restream that what I'm doing this platform on. There are other technical tools that help me create things to have it come across. This is a new one I'm using here. This is called it's part of iWork templates. Hold on. Sorry, got to sneeze. Sorry about that. Allergies are bad this time of year. But it just visually be able to bring in different information available. Another one. Um, Embracing technology. My goodness, technology is here to stay. It's not going away. So if you can, we had this little battle cry we had in our office. You either get right or get left. So get right meaning learn what you need to learn the right way. Learn what you need to learn. Know how to use it. Because if you don't learn it and don't use it, you'll get left. So you'll get left behind. Technology and progress will continue on, and you'll be back there screaming and hollering about how you don't like it. And everybody else has learned it, moved on, and you back in the back. I don't like computers. I don't like them. And then you get left. Why I get left? Because you didn't learn it. Man, you better get on it. Uh, Next one is adopting a diverse needs. So what are diverse needs? Recognize financial literacy needs among it varies among demographics, age groups, and cultural backgrounds, and you got to tailor your approach to address the man, that word be getting me sometimes, specific needs and challenges faced by various communities. You got the African American community, you got the Latino community, you got the Russian community, you got uh, uh, the African community. I mean, you know what? I got clients from every different cultures, all of them,
And one time I sat down with a couple that was African American. Well, it was Swahili, Spanish, and it was three different languages. And everybody was speaking different language except for the brother. And then I got home, and my wife's Latino, and she started speaking Spanish to me. And at that point, I heard so many different languages except for English. And I got home, I said, "Come on, baby, you got to speak English to a brother," because it was like everybody. I speak one language, well, two, English and Ebonics. But it was like, hey, but you got to be able to apply and understand when you're in difficulties and be able to share the information. Thank God, how I'm able. I understand people in general. I just God give me that gift that when someone talks, I can hear them, no matter where they from, how they try to speak English. I hear it. I, God give me that. I can hear what they're saying. I thank God for it. I hear it. All right. The ninth point here: continue learning and improve. As the financial literacy is a dynamic field, it's crucial to update your information and new trends and technologies for research. And number 10, inspire behavioral economics change. Yes, finance is it's about money, but it's also about behavior. Your behaviors make a big difference in how, when, and where you spend your money. And it's just about getting the money. It's behaviors that makes the big deal as whether you keep it and how you keep it. So that's why we start with knowledge and then the actions and the behaviors with your money. That makes a big difference. And once you understand that, you know how you can go to work with your money and rather than on it, and then you know the different what you need to do to control yourself. All right. So next subject. Are you walking alone? Are you going for a walk or walking alone? So people are eager to for content and the basics of how to and information related to uh, finance, but they want it in plain English. And sometimes, as financial professionals, we tend to sometimes make each thing difficult to understand. Sometimes we do it maybe just to impress um, our clients on for what we know. And sometimes, as a doctoral candidate, you can, I know sometimes I kind of get up there, but you don't need to be impressed by that. You can talk to them about, like, this is an example of a measure of what financial literacy is. A measure of degree to which was one understands key financial concepts and possess the ability and confidence to manage pressure. And this is too much, man. It's too much. Mm, too much. It's too deep. Don't need to go that deep. Now, here's mine. Hope it's simple. Its ability of the individual to gain access to financial information, make use of those economic concepts to create effective choices. That's a little short. It's simple, sweet, and to the point. You want to gain access to economic information, make use of those concepts, so you can create effective choices. That's the bottom line. They're sweet, short, sweet, and to the point. All right. So walking alone, what you can gain from that, education generates significant improvements in someone's knowledge and behavior. That's it. There's no indication of decline in someone's behavior. This is from that article. Um, Once you gain more knowledge and information, it doesn't decline after 24 months. And can I go back here? Can I go back? Yeah. All right, two and then three. All right. The impact of programs is both economically significant and cost effective. So when you go through financial literacy training, it is economical and cost effective when you go through some training. But if you get no training, it ain't no good for you either way. You don't go no training at all, you're out there. You're on a treadmill going fast, nowhere. You're breathing hard, but it ain't going nowhere. So I mean, you got some good exercise. That's about it. You got some good exercise. But when you go and learn, it makes a difference. It makes you on the treadmill going anywhere, but you didn't go to the graduation. You online doing the classes and everything, but you never went to the graduation. It ain't nothing. All right. So what is the end game to financial literacy? One, you want to be able to, and this is my definition for mine. You want being financially capable means you have the knowledge, skills, and confidence to identify opportunities, make informed choices, and you have a supportive environment that is necessary to acquire the skills and enhance financial well-being. That's the end game as far as being financially capable. So you want to have financial literacy to get to this point right here, being financially capable. So financial literacy gives you the access to gain information, so you can make effective choices. So you want to be financially capable, so you can have the knowledge and skills and confidence to identify opportunities and make informed decisions. The other side to it is once a participant is financially literate, when their socioeconomic, how do you know it? Their socioeconomic status enables them to acquire technical literacy to access financial information. So that means once you get there, your socioeconomic status changes and your technical skills increase, so you know exactly how to use it. So you got right. You learn about computers and things like that, so you can access that information and you don't get left. You don't get left like the masses who over there don't know. I can't get on the computer. I don't know how to find out the. You know, you learn how to use the technology over here to your advantage, and you know how to gain access to it. But if you don't want, if you're not willing to learn, you'll get left. You're not willing to change, you get left behind. You're not willing to reach forward, you'll be left back. So you got to reach out there. You can't be sitting down. You got to reach out there. You can't sit back and say, "No, they're not helping me." No, you got to help yourself. It ain't the they people, it's the you people. You got to help yourself. If you're not willing to get in your car and drive over to this place over here, you got to get somewhere, man. Anybody can come knock on your door. Sometimes you got to get somewhere. All right. So here we go. Oh man. Okay. That's in game. I'm landing the plane now. That's this symbolizes plant your seed, give us a time, reaping the harvest. So and when you put money aside, you plant your seed over time, you have the big mountain of cash at the end. That's the bottom line to that right there. Then there's here, the knowledge comes in. You want to change your behaviors. That's always what it's that's what it's about. You got the action items in the middle. You want to correct and detect the errors in your thinking. You have the shopping cart. That shopping cart goes around. Now, this is not in the first book. This is different information going to be in the second book. But by the time you get to the second book, you'll understand it a little bit more. But I know you need to see it this way too, because it has more understanding. These are the reference material that I used to generate this look. That's my book, magazine article, and this is what's upcoming. Make note of it. Mark your calendar. Now, yeah, that's in September, but I'm starting now because I know sometimes people's calendars get booked. And don't worry, I'm going to keep saying when it's coming and that is coming, so you'll know. And in the notes, it has the link so you can register. So register now. So I can have you down on the rolls of being the one that said, "I know what I'm coming, Dr. Joe. I'll be there. Put my name on the list." So and I'm going to have some videos there. Like I said, I'm going to play the game and then block that time out for your education on financial literacy. I promise you, when you get there, you will learn something new. You will gain some insights to financial literacy and have that understanding. You will. That's my promise to you. That is my promise to you. You'll get something. You'll leave there with an understanding that you didn't have before. Ain't no doubt. I'm gonna bring it. All you have to do is be there. All you have to do is be there. With that, that's ways to get a hold of me. Number, website, meeting, Zoom, and that's my motto there. Money speaks only one language. If you save me today or invest, I'll save you tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with being old, nothing wrong with being broke. But if you're old and broke, my gosh, that is a tragedy. And we're not setting no tragedies up. So, with that, this has been Dr. Joe Blake at the Actionable Financial Literacy Center. I hope you gained some knowledge and wisdom and understanding from a brother. And I look forward to seeing you next week here on the On Point broadcast. See you guys again next week.